what's it called? Corona! I wanna run away, get away from this mess. My head's going round, just thinking of nothing.
Hey folks, welcome to the WOAFM99 Radio Show, episode 15 today of season 30. And it's a special. We've got an In Conversation episode for you today. And I've got my friend Crooner Ed joining me live in the studio. And if you missed it, we have sort of like a highlight edit of today's In Conversation sort of interview on my YouTube channel. And we also have the Get to Know Your Artist episode out as well. The Get to Know Your Artist is just sort of a quick sort of intro to what's coming up today. And it's a video edit, so it's on my YouTube channel. So the Get to Know Your Artist episode for this episode is out on YouTube. And we also have a special highlight sort of edit of today's long form interview. So if you want to check out the video edit of the interview where, you know, Ed and I are talking and having a great time actually, that's also on YouTube. And you can find all of this on the WOA podcast on YouTube, which is basically through my channel. You can find it on my channel or directly on YouTube Music actually, and you'll get all these specials which you won't get on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. You'll get the main radio show and podcast, but you won't get the Get to Know Your Artist, you won't get the In Conversation. I've kept that exclusive to my YouTube channel, okay? So please do consider subscribing to youtube.com/Oliver Sean. Anyway, so Ed's joining me. We're going to be talking about AI and a lot of stuff that we are covering, and I think if you're a musician, you're going to really want to listen to this interview that we've had. It's basically a chat between two musicians, okay? But it's some serious stuff in there, and fun stuff, of course, but serious stuff as well. And we also have the Certified Indie Songs of the Week, the much awaited, I should say, because the fans, the artists, they love our Certified Indie Songs of the Week, where you discover brand new artists and WOA artists who are hitting the charts and, rocking national charts and Grammys and all that kind of stuff. And it's all happening within the WOA family. And I also want to give a big shout out to the Goa Chillout Zone Volume 15 artists. Number 1 in the UK on Amazon, number 13 on iTunes in the UK, number 1 in Germany on Amazon, and we've got fingers crossed for other regions in Europe and America, hopefully soon. The Goa Chillout Zone is something that I conceptualized 15 years ago, So to see that album doing so well around the world on major charts and everything is just awesome. So without further ado, here are the Certified Indie Songs of the Week. So we kick off with Nate Walker and the Outlaws with the song Free Running. I really like this track because it's got that southern rock feel and the guitars are just really good. I don't know if you would call it southern rock. It's not Lynyrd Skynyrd rock, okay? But it's got that, I don't know, when I listen to music like this, I always think of Sons of Anarchy and, the Mayans and biker guys. And I don't know why, because I'm a biker too. I mean, I ride Harleys and I ride with a motorcycle club, a good motorcycle club. But this kind of music just is like, you're thinking of bikes down the highway, or down the freeway with the sunset in front of you. I don't know why. I just get that feeling. A really cool song. And I decided we kick off the show with Nate Walker. A great track. Free Running, okay? After that, we've got Paul Louis Villani. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly. And the song's called Makes Me Happy. Now, this really jumped out at me because I used to listen to a lot of John Butler Trio, Dave Matthews Band, John Butler Trio. And the guitar work on this one really reminded me of the John Butler Trio. And I'm like, whoa, that was really cool. And it's just guitars with a vocalist, a female vocalist. So just really cool. I loved it. And after that, we've got Tony Amantini with the song I'm Going Back, okay? This is another song that I just couldn't stop laughing. I mean, every time I'm out with my dog, which is every day, I spend half my day with my dog. Okay, so half the day is making music and producing, and the other half is me spending time with my dog. That like he's my whole world. And every time we are out and we see another dog, it's like standard routine for me to say, "What's your name?" And then, "Tony, what's what's your name? Ezekiel, and fuck you, Ezekiel. You know, that joke, that video that becomes so famous. And this song starts with that. Hey, what's your name? You know, it's so cool. And that's the whole reason. I mean, I was like, I have to put this song on the show because that's one of my favorite things to watch almost every day. And that we reenact it on our walks, my Blue and me, my dog and me. So after Tony Amantini, we've got Spring Rooster with Sheila. Now, this is a proper rock song. Now, we did play Spring Rooster just before the Christmas programming kicked off on WOAFM99. And I think Spring Rooster sort of got lost with all the Christmas music, you know. So this is, I just thought we'd put Spring Rooster back in on today's show. Really cool music that they make. I mean, it's very well-produced stuff. After Spring Rooster, we've got Dick Cole with Tale of the Dragon. This is proper copy of Nickelback, okay? Like, I love Nickelback. I know a lot of people don't like Nickelback, and recently on the show I've heard a lot of songs that sound like Nickelback. I don't know why, but Tale of the Dragon, proper Nickelback stadium rock sound, okay? After Dick Cole, we've got Bella Mason and Joe Laporta. The song is Everywhere I Go. Now, I call this modern country pop because, you know, that modern sound of country which could easily be pop, or the modern pop that could easily be that modern country. It's that fine line now. You know, you've lost that hardcore country feel. It's kind of like Taylor Swift when she was between country and pop. And this is that kind of sound, you know, country pop, I think. Very, very well produced again. After this, we've got, obviously, Crooner Ed joining me live in the studio to talk about his music, his album, hitting the charts with the Goa Chillout Zone recently. So a lot to cover there, plus AI. I think I spent a lot of time talking about AI because that's what I do. When something's bothering me, I end up talking to the artists or the producers or the music business people who join me on my show. And then I just start, you know, going into a rabbit hole about what's, you know, in my mind about a certain thing that I don't know who else to talk to except you guys. Yeah, so listen to the show today and do write in. I love to hear from you guys. Either put comments or write. You know, so if you're listening to the show on Spotify or whatever, post a comment and do give us a good review, okay? 5-star review if you can. That'll be wonderful. Or if you listen to this as an audio podcast, wherever you get your podcast. But if you can, please do listen to this on YouTube, on the WOA podcast on my channel, youtube.com/Oliver Sean, because you not only get the audio show, as I said, you also get the video episodes, okay? Get to know your artists, in conversation highlights, and more stuff, okay? So don't forget to check it out on YouTube. You'll really enjoy it. I'm sure about it. And after that, we play Ed's brand new single, Fatter Friends, from his new album. I just love this song, okay? It's my favorite of today's show. It's a jazz song, but it's so funny. It's absolutely fun song. You're just going to smile when you listen to it. And we did touch on this on the interview as well. So after Crooner Ed, we've got Soul Vic with a song called Between Tides. Again, a commercial top 40 sort of sound, okay? And they do sound European rather than American in terms of their accent, okay? Again, highly produced song, so pretty cool. Tell me what you think. We then have Yigal from, I believe from Israel maybe, because I saw Yiddish letters, so it could be. And the song is called My Beautiful Love. Now, this is the most indie sounding song today, okay? Like very raw, like a singer-songwriter with a band. It took me back to the early days of my music, you know, where people would just, before you really got slick in your production or whatever. But that's the thing though. This is the kind of music now that I want to listen to, the raw human sound, you know. Maybe as a producer, I used to listen to songs like this and go, oh my God, I really wish this guy would, you know, produce this song with me and I would like make it so much better. And now I'm thinking, geez, I actually like listening to this now because it's human. You know, this is what makes it independent. And it's a great song. Don't get me wrong, it's a wonderful song. And it's a band performing almost like a live performance. Maybe that's what it is. I'm now clamoring to listen to live music because that way I know for sure that's real music and not mixed with AI, you know. So great track by Yigal, My Beautiful Love. And last but not least, my dear friend Juice the Black Beethoven with the song Me, Myself and Cry. Now this hit #1 with the Goa Chillout Zone a few days ago actually in the UK. in Germany, in the UK again. So I just spoke about that earlier. I'm not going to repeat myself, but congrats again. And Juice has sent in a special radio plug, and I'll be getting Juice live in conversation, I believe, next week, and the week after is the Silver is joining me live in the studio. So we've got some great artists joining me almost every week for In Conversation episodes where we touch on multiple topics that I'm sure you guys would love to listen to. And that's it for today. Hope you enjoy the music. Hope you enjoy the show. Oliver Sean signing out. Oh, by the way, folks, tomorrow I'll be live on the Oliver Sean Sessions, my weekly live and unplugged show. Do join me, okay, at 9 p.m. tomorrow, UK time. I'll be live at the WOA studios doing a live set of covers and originals live. No AI, just me and my guitar and a stomp box, with my foot, like to do the drumming, because my band's not here with me. And that'll be tomorrow. So join me for that. And that's it. Oliver Sean signing out. Enjoy the music, guys. Ciao.
My heart is steady, the sky's in bloom, the day is calling, the air feels new. I'm into you, I'm running through.
just to see if I can find what I am missing. It's been some time since I survived on the fruit from the vine of the devil and grasshopper kisses, pockets full of amulets. I traded for some cigarettes, makes me happy. I took a bite from your soul and I lost a tooth, but nothing's going to stop me from smiling. I pray for the hounds of hell, but you never tell, because the chase is just me unwinding. Pockets full of change with the notes I pay my sage, makes me happy. I've been talking back to a maniac who makes more sense than a mother of a gypsy, who invented cherry-flavored double-dosing aphrodisiac that I've taken for sedation. Got drunk on false elation. I never cared or had control, but my eyes keep wishing that my premonitions were exactly like I planned. You know I'm winning when my best friend's selling what it is that you think my life is depending. So I'll take what is given to amplify my living when I need you. I'll just start manifesting. You can push me till I break, but my bodyguard will take some defeat. It makes me happy. Makes me happy.
What's your name? Tony. Forget you, Tony. What? What's your name? Ezekiel. Forget you, Ezekiel. I'm going back to the place I belong. I'm driving back on the highway, I sing along. I'm flying back, you'll be there when I get home. I'm rushing back to the place I am from. I'm calling back, I hear a sweet voice on the phone. I'm loving back in the clouds, I am not alone. Up on the stage when the crowds cheer and roar. Up on the stage, I hear the monster wanting more. Up on the stage, I hear them scream for one encore. Up on the stage, I'm not a poor child anymore. I'm dreaming back all this time, chasing fame. I'm thinking back, it was not all in vain. I'm looking back and I am still just the same. I'm climbing back from the nightmare where I fall. I'm starting back, I'll be there when you call. I'm jumping back up and over that wall. Up on the stage when the crowds cheer and roar. Up on the stage, I hear the monster wanting more. Up on the stage, I hear them scream for an encore. Up on the stage, I'm not a poor child anymore. Up on the stage when the crowds cheer and roar. Up on the stage, I hear the monster wanting more. Up on the stage, I hear them scream for an encore. Up on the stage, I'm not a poor child anymore. the flight. Engine screaming down the lane, twist and turn, feel the pain. Tail of the dragon in the shadows we ride, 318 curves of wild fury we can't hide. Copperhead corner, mud and grit, raise the stakes, hump and bend, the adrenaline it shakes. Winding, twisting, take a breath in the raw embrace of the quest. We own this path, no fear, it's a test. You in the pavement, man, it's a restless fest. Chasing the dragon, let's take it home. On the edge of the knife, where the wild things roam. Gravity, cavity, my heart's on fire. Wheelie hell rising to my one desire. It's a ride of survival on the roughest terrain. Forever chasing the dragon, never feeling the pain. Shade tree corner, a breath that's thin. Throttle it down, then we dive back in. Break a bust, then man, keep it tight. Under a sky that can't dim our fight. Sunset corner where the colors bleed. Stories of legends on this winding steed. Engines roar, hearts scream. This is the life, raw, raw dream. Tales of the dragon, legends collide. Every biker's pulse, it's a wild ride. Chasing the dragon, let's take it home. On the edge of the knife, where the wild things roam. Gravity, cavity, my heart's on fire. Wheelie hell rising to my one desire. It's a ride of survival on the roughest terrain. Forever chasing the dragon, never feeling the pain. So here we stand with the mountains high, in the tail of the dragon under the open sky. Take the curves like warriors, hearts on display, forever chasing the dragon. We'll never fade away.
I still see pool days in sunlight, popsicle and a warm smile. Do you even think of me? I ask about you all the time, and I still claim you as mine. But do you even think of me? I knew that it wasn't my fault. Do I still hold a place in your heart? I never want to see you again, but I look for you everywhere I go. And it's been a lifetime, but I wanted you to know I'll always be waiting here in this house. Dusty old portraits, quiet as a mouse. Sitting here thinking about what we were. Don't even make me mention her. I look for you everywhere I go. I look for you everywhere I go. A foggy mind and a TV, the old brown couch where you sat with me. Now I barely even think of you. I still hold a place in your heart. I never want to see you again, but I look for you everywhere I go. And it's been a lifetime, but I wanted you to know I'll always be waiting here in this house. Dusty old portraits, quiet as a mouse, sitting here thinking about who we were. How could you do the same to her? I look for you everywhere I go. I look for you everywhere I go. I'm growing every day and you won't be able to see. Well, I don't really care what's going on with you. I'm happy with the people who love me, saying maybe one day I'll be something really great. No thanks to you. One day I won't be waiting here in this house, hanging new portraits, 'cause I know how. Not really thinking about what we were. Thanks to you, I'll always be there for her. I look for you everywhere I go. I look for you everywhere I go. I look for you everywhere I go. I look for you everywhere I go.
So, right on, folks. Today I've got my dear friend all the way from California, the man who's keeping real music alive, and I have great respect for the real artists. We're going to talk a lot about certain things, including AI. I want to touch on this with this wonderful artist, and it's none other than Crooner Ed. Ed, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Every time I get to talk to you, my day is good.
Hey, it looks really nice and sunny there, man. I like the American flag, but that beautiful sun coming through from the side. So it's like really sunny. Well, California, obviously.
Well, it is just after noon.
Okay.
Here. So
You just woke up. You just woke up, didn't you?
I just woke up.
I
just
knew
woke
it.
up.
I just
Yeah.
knew it. I just
Yep.
knew it.
I got to get the sleep out of my eyes. Here we go. I'm better.
Cool. So Ed, how does it feel, man? You're charting again on the Goa Chillout Zone with your single. How cool is that? So, first time in Germany.
You know-
First time in Germany, isn't it?
My first time in Germany?
No. Number one in
the
Germany.
music, yeah. Yes. It is. It is. Who knew? Who ever thought that that we would be playing in Germany? My wife was stationed. She's an Air Force girl.
Really?
And she was she was stationed in Germany for a little while. So she speaks a little Deutsch.
Nice.
Is that right?
Cool.
And
See?
she wants to take me there.
Okay.
And now I really want to go.
Okay.
So
Number
I
one
can-
in
so I
Germany.
can-
You gotta go, man.
So,
You gotta go.
yeah. But it's pretty amazing, Sean. It's just or Oliver. Oliver's just amazing that and by the way,
Yes.
it's not right for you to have two first names, Oliver, Sean.
Well, to be fair,
how does that work out?
to be fair, my last name is Alvarez, right? It's Alvarez.
Oh, Alvarez.
Yeah, it's Portuguese, right? I'm Portuguese, so my mom's Portuguese. I use my mom's name.
Alvarez is Spanish.
No, Alvarez with an S is Portuguese, and with a Z is Spanish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Alvarez
So-
was, the guy who discovered Brazil
Yeah.
was Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Alvarez
Your
Cabral.
father. Your grandfather.
Maybe.
Wow.
In the ancestry.
Well, now we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. This is good stuff.
Every time
This is
I'm
good
in
stuff.
Portugal, I'm out, and they go, "Oh, you're Portuguese?" Yeah, I'm half Portuguese. Alvarez, oh, Pedro Cabral Alvarez. They get all excited, so that's cool. So Ed, tell me about the song. Okay, that's just hit number one in England, number one in Germany. I believe Portugal has already hit the 100. They've not told you guys yet, but we're waiting for it to hit the top 10 in Portugal as well. So
Okay, wait a minute. Are you talking about? Are you
Yeah,
talking about the compilation album?
Yeah, the compilation album, man.
Okay,
where your
right.
song
The compilation album is fantastic.
Yeah.
You did a great job putting all those various artists together. It's really fun to be a part of that.
Excellent.
And I'm a new fan of some of these new songs as well.
Nice.
So I've been enjoying that. I've been listening to it as I've been driving around.
Yeah.
And it's a really nice feel. The whole project gives you a nice feel.
I tried to sort of switch it around and give it more of a Goa chill out in terms of how the scene is in Goa, you know, where it's not just chill out music, where it's freaking yoga stuff or whatever, you know what I mean? It's not like new age stuff. Goa is like changing as well, you know, that party place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've had to look it up because, you know, I'm I looked up Goa, and I also reading your book, so that's fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that book is fun.
It was on special. It was on special discount.
They want to get rid of the stock, man. They're like, oh man, let's get rid of this stock.
Well, so no, but I'm enjoying it. It's really good. I got the ebook version.
Yeah.
And so good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, you've had quite a journey. So I've enjoyed exploring that a little bit as well with you. So and as you had hoped, it's encouraging to an independent artist like me. Yeah. Because I'm trying to navigate this crazy music world and music business. Yeah. And it's very easy to forget that business is part of music business. Exactly. You know, exactly. And so I've enjoyed that, and it's been helpful, encouraging, and encouraging to stay the course. Just keep going. Just keep pushing.
It just the story I've told of literally how it is, you know, for me. And it's a lot of independent artists, then they read that and they go, Jesus Christ, man, that's exactly what it is, you know? And, and I don't know. I think you do get a bit jaded, and sometimes I get shivers down my spine thinking that if I just stuck with music, I'd be at the mercy of the labels. You know, I was to be signed to major labels and all that. Thankfully, because my family comes from a business background, I was forced to do an MBA. So I got myself an MBA and recently a DBA. So I'm a doctor in business administration. But what I'm saying is that helped me to see what the truth is about music gets sort of killed with the business side if you don't understand what's going on. I can't really explain it right now. There's too many thoughts in my head and it's not coming out right, you know.
Well, I think my point is from all the stuff that I've when reading in your book, and also my association with WOA and things like this independent project, there are people like you, thankfully, that somehow a guy like me gets to, you know, hang on, no, but, and you get to pull me along, and it's really thrilling. So thank you for all of that.
You're welcome, man. That's my pleasure. But I think it became my course in life, you know, to make my music, but to also open doors to artists who wouldn't know how to navigate the system. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because initially I was like that.
Big.
Yeah, initially that was me, not knowing what to do. And I was lucky, I guess, you know, to have to sort of bring in both sides.
Well,
and, you know.
All I can say is thank you, and I'm enjoying the ride. It's fun to be a part of the show, and fun to be riding on your coattails.
Right on. But dude, your song is being picked up big time from the compilation, man. I think you got onto the Apple Music, or was it YouTube Music playlist or something?
YouTube
was it? That was a good one.
Yeah, I'm having fun with my own AI YouTube video.
Oh yeah.
Of
walking,
Too Much on My Mind.
The walking song, your wife's song.
No. This is Too Much on My Mind.
Ah, okay.
Too Much on My Mind.
Oh, the ones that got 500,000 views.
Yeah, you're way behind now. It's over 600 now.
Are you serious? That's amazing, man. Congrats.
Over 600,000 times. Yeah, so that's been fun to watch that go. Yeah. You know, it was inspired by my wife's terrible sleeping habits. And So she's always,
Yeah.
she's got insomnia bad.
Oh, no.
And I'm snoring away, and I'm having a nice sleep, and
Yeah.
I wake up, how you doing, darling? And she goes, I didn't sleep. So I said, well, this requires a song, just to inspired by you. But
You know what?
Yeah, that's getting a lot of traction, so that's fun.
Did you listen to the last show where I talked about if you're gonna get married, marry a woman you can write songs about, and that's you,
Yes.
man. That's you lucky bastard.
Yeah.
You.
Well, thank you very much. I am very lucky, and yes, and she's inspiring a lot of different songs, and some of them she doesn't want to inspire, like Insomnia. But yeah, too much on my mind. That's happens to all of us from time to time. We got stuff going on, and we can't shut it down.
Yeah.
And so there we are, tossing and turning in the middle of the night.
But
that song brings all that about.
I can relate to the insomnia your wife's having, because I have trouble because of the various time zones, So I handle parts of the business from Dubai, in Goa, in India, and then most of the artists I work with or I'm producing music are in America. So can you imagine me having to be awake at times which is just not in the circadian rhythm? So there are times when I'm going to sleep literally. 2 days ago, I went to sleep at 6:30 in the morning. I went to bed, but my usual sleep time now is 4 a.m. And that too, not really 4 a.m. It's when I get to bed at 4 a.m. and then I'm falling asleep at like 5 or something. It's horrible, man. Yeah. But thankfully, I want to talk about this, right? I've got these headphones called Oslo. I'm not plugging it. Maybe they will advertise here. I don't know. But Oslo Sleep Buds. I found this. And
Oslo Sleep Buds.
OZLO. Your wife this will really benefit her. It really benefits me because it just goes really inside your ear. They're really tiny. So if you're a side sleeper, it doesn't mess with your, sleeping pattern.
Right.
And they've got these masking sounds like rain or a brook or whatever. And you can really
sleep.
Sleep, but you can cut off the world and sort of your mind starts to be. And it's really helped me, man. I went through one pair of headphones and I literally, it stopped working. I had to buy another. But they're really good. They're really good. Yeah.
I wrote it down. I'll check them out.
OZ, as I say, OZLO is really cool. But, bro, I want to talk about, first of all, the song on the compilation. Isn't that from your new album?
No.
Oh,
okay. The new album does not. That I wrote that in or released it in January. The album that is out was released in December.
Gotcha.
So it's a single right now.
So this single is new, or was it released before the album?
It was released after my album,
Nice.
after Amazing Awful Ordinary Life. It was released after that.
Okay.
And it was part of your compilation.
Yeah,
so
I think it had a proper launch with the compilation, didn't it? Like all over the place. Yeah. So I'm glad, man. I'm glad because your album is what I'm really excited about because that's going to be a big one, isn't it? And we're all rooting for that. Woohoo!
Well, I'm very excited about that, and it's very exciting to have you guys pushing it and talking about it.
Someone's gonna get on the Grammy ballots this year, isn't he? Oh yeah. Fingers
That's
crossed.
the word on the street. Yeah, that's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, it's amazing. I remember my first time. To say. My first time, man, when I got on the ballots, I got into. This was a huge thing for me. I got into 15 categories. 15. Wow. Usually you get 1 and 2, right? I got into 15 categories, but that was great for me for the first time because it was on the ballots, and I was, oh my God, I'm in so many categories. How the hell did that happen? But it doesn't help you to get votes because your votes get scattered.
Interesting.
So you want to stick to one, but you obviously learn that eventually, thankfully. I'm there to guide my artists now. Listen, let's not go 15 categories. It's not going to help. But it does help to make a buzz because I had a talk show in New York, a TV show. When TV was still a thing, if you know what I mean. So I was on tour, invited in Long Island. It was in Long Island, New York, and I was gonna like Tonight Show, something like that, but a bit smaller. So we did this beautiful talk show, and then I performed. And to talk about the fact that my song or my album was in 15 categories, that was like news, but not knowing that it's gonna harm my chances, you know. But yeah, whatever, man. It's really cool. So Ed, let's talk about your new album, man. What's it called? It's that favorite name. The favorite name.
It's called
Yeah.
Amazing, Awful, Ordinary Life.
Yes, that was what we talked about in November or something. You were telling me about it. You were all excited about it. Yeah, super.
Well, you were agreeing with the title of the album. You thought that was a good album title, and I think it is too.
Did I tell you to make it the album title? I think I should take credit for that.
You should. It was already the item title, but I was glad that you were agreeing with me on that.
I'm just kidding. Cool. So how many songs on the album, Ed?
There's 10 songs,
Okay.
9 originals, and then 1. You also encouraged that. I was going to do 10 originals, but you said, you suggested I do a popular standard.
Yeah.
And so that's the 10th song, which is What Are You Doing New Year's Eve, a popular standard ballad. So
Who's
real
that
pretty
by?
song.
Who's that by?
The guy that wrote that.
But who made it famous?
goodness.
Though? Who made it famous though?
Well, it was. Who did make that famous?
Is it? Is there an instrumental version of that as well?
It's super popular.
Yeah,
There's all sorts
of
there's
course.
all sorts of
Okay.
songs about that, but it was
Like
a
40s?
probably Sinatra.
Probably. He's done a version of that for sure. There's no doubt about that.
Yes.
You know. So
Yeah.
10 songs, 1 cover, 9 originals, and
Right.
the style of your music, is it different styles of jazz in it, or is it similar? Because there was this one artist that we got in, and he just released an album. Every song sounds the same, you know. It's all swing jazz, swing jazz, swing jazz, and I'm like, I like that one single, great, or maybe 2 singles, okay, cool. But if every other song sounds exactly the same, you know, come on, man. We want a little bit of, you know, variety.
I hope there's a good variety in here. There's some nice ballads. There's swing jazz.
Yeah.
There's middle of the road jazz.
Nice.
It's definitely a jazz album.
Yeah.
But there's something in there for.
Yeah.
I think it's really easy to listen to because just like what you said, each track is going to have its own individuality and style, and it's all in the jazz genre.
Correct.
But the swing jazz numbers are there, and there's the song "I Wish I Knew," which you guys helped make to be a big Amazon number 1 hit. My first number 1. I still get a kick out of saying that. Yeah, I had a number 1 song.
And did you have a gig on the same day when you announced it to your crowd, or was it after
Yes.
that? Or was it after?
It was. I had several right in that time when
During
it was,
that time frame. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was the first word that you guys connected with me was, we think it's going to be a top 100.
Yes.
So I'm all excited.
Yeah.
Let's get a top. I haven't had a top 100.
Yeah.
So I'm emailing my friends. I'm emailing my family, texting them, and my other people on my Instagram, etc. And I said, let's help push this into the top 100.
Yeah.
And within like a week.
Yeah.
With a short period of time, the next email from Emma was, guess what? it's number 1.
But
So
the
that
top
was very
100,
exciting.
the top 100 was across all genres, wasn't it? It was across all genres. You got into the top 10 or whatever, but in jazz, across all subgenres and every genre of jazz, you were number 1, which was huge.
That's correct.
That's
huge.
amazing.
That was correct.
That was really, really cool.
Yeah.
Especially in America.
People like sad songs.
They love sad songs. I wanted to talk about AI. Okay, bear with me. I've got some things that have been bugging me, man. So, as a label owner and being part of the team who selects songs for my show, like I select songs as well. Obviously, the WA team does a lot of selection on different sites and submissions and all that. But then I choose the songs for the show. Like, okay, you've chosen 100 songs. I'm going to put 10 songs today on this show, and I want these. And I've started listening to a lot of songs coming in that I just know. Those are not real songs. Those are AI-generated songs. Completely.
Yeah.
Now, I'm okay if you're a songwriter, right? Just a songwriter. And you usually bring in session musicians to do your singing or whatever. And you want to use AI to do the entire song, but at least you've written the song. You get me?
Sure.
I'm maybe okay with that. like there's some good music coming out. Maybe that songwriter would never be able to get a good song out there. You know, at least he's doing something or whatever. And the song's out there, maybe a top artist will maybe pick it up or whatever. But I think there are artists coming out who have no musical talent whatsoever. They don't write a song, they don't sing, they don't play an instrument, they don't compose a melody, and they're just putting the prompts onto whatever software they use of AI. And they're releasing albums every month. The hell, man.
Yeah.
And and obviously, in a way, I think that's a good thing for guys like us who make real music, who make good music, you know. And I think we're going to stand out. And I know it sounds a bit disheartening to musicians right now, going, "Oh my God, how am I going to compete?" or whatever. No, if you're making good music and you're a real musician, even if you're not like top-notch musician, but that's another thing. Even if you're mediocre, you will still now be considered a good artist because of all this AI slop all around. You get me? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I was listening to this. I love crooning music. I love the jazz genre. I love all this stuff. So I'm always listening to it, trying to find who's out there.
Correct.
And I'm listening to this one guy, and I'm saying, man, this guy is fantastic. He is really good. I like the song. I liked everything else. And then I was listening to a couple more of them, and I thought, wait a minute.
Exactly.
Wait a minute.
Exactly. And go on.
So actually, I went to what is it? It's on my computer here. I went to Google, and then I went to Grok. I used Grok.
The Twitter one, yeah.
Okay, so I used Grok, and I typed in this guy's music, and I said, is this real or is this AI?
Yeah.
And it was very interesting.
Yeah.
So there's a slow progression as Grok was going through its systems. And Grok is AI.
Yeah.
And so I said, is this person AI?
Yeah.
And comes down, and sure enough, this is AI.
Complete AI.
And complete AI.
Oh, geez.
And so what it did, and then I put in Crooner Ed as Crooner Ed AI. So I wanted to see the difference.
Yeah.
And so basically what Grok did, and I'm sure ChatGPT and others are going to do the same thing, is they went through a chronological order of who this person was.
Okay.
And there was no history.
No history.
There was no physical presence anywhere that Grok could find on this artist.
Yeah.
And that was very interesting. And so when it went to me, I said, "Oh, I better check to see if I'm AI."
Yeah.
So I think I'm real.
Yeah.
But so I went there and I did the same thing. And so what it did chronologically is went back. So this person was doing things before AI even came about.
Right.
And so that was very interesting. Yeah. And I know there's a lot out there.
Yeah.
I know that Spotify is hacked with AI.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Where Spotify is upset with artists who use AI to generate streams, right? And I can understand that. That's cool. But the thing is, if you stop independent artists from doing that, you need to stop the mainstream labels from doing that, because they do that in the millions, and it's all an internal thing.
What do you think of now? I'll tell you, I use AI to create a track.
Yeah,
and I'm using it. A friend of mine, an engineer, said, "Man, you use it as a tool. It's a tool." So I feel like that I have all the right to use it as a tool.
Absolutely.
But then when it comes to producing the music, to writing the music, to doing all that stuff, there's that's all real. That's all original artists. That's all original songwriting. And like I'll go to Grok again. I just like Grok for whatever reason. And I'll say, I'm having trouble with this lyric. Yeah. So help me out. So it's all. I'm always fascinated with what it comes up with.
But that's not really AI, if you think about it. There are softwares before AI that did that for us as writers.
Sure.
Sure. So that's not really considered. Whatever. Yeah.
But what's been interesting for me is I found that it's been helpful.
Yeah. As a tool.
As a tool.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And it usually gets my mind going.
Yeah.
And so that's been very helpful.
Cool.
So I've liked that. I've used that, like when I'm doing a track for my album.
Yeah.
I want I want something very specific for the sound. I want trombones. I want some horn stacking here.
Right.
And so I can use AI to do some horn stacking.
Correct.
And I can give that to the musicians.
Right.
And they're able to,
Right.
make it that much better.
Correct.
So so I like that. I like that tool. I like to be able to have that tool in my pocket.
Yeah.
But it's got to be real. It's got to be
absolutely.
heartfelt.
Yeah.
And I think we're at the point where we're saturated now with so much AI musicianship that we get suspicious. And so now, but there's ways that you can check it. And,
Correct. That's
so
really good.
Been very interesting.
I do get artists who submit music and go, okay, I've used AI for this. And then we ask them, initially we didn't, because I was like, okay, used it as a tool. That's what I would think.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then I started noticing there are some acts, I won't talk about them openly, but got onto certain projects and whatever. I'm going like, dude, that's not real. Am I going to get, is my company going to get in trouble? Because I'm promoting this as an artist. I'm trying to push them on the charts and Grammys and all that.
Right.
And
Right.
now I've got another headache. You get me? There's so many things we navigate through to push an artist into the business. Now we got to even do it with the artists, to like sort through the shit coming there.
So how do you do it? How do you navigate it?
Right now, I'm just using my ears and my experience to know that doesn't sound real to me. And then if I really like the track, which never happens, by the way, I just know. I can just tell when it's not real.
Tell.
For example, and when I'm talking mostly about people who are using it for everything, literally everything,
Yeah.
So I'll find out, like, did you write the song at least? Like, did you write the lyrics to this song? Did you come up with at least a part of that melody? Or did you just go on your Google prompt and go, I'd like a song that sounds like Oliver Shawn with a voice like Crooner Ed and a bass guitar like John Patitucci or whatever, and make a song? That's not music, man. That's not what we want to listen to it anyways, And even even our fans who are listening to music now, they don't want to listen to that anymore,
Well, AI is certainly here. There's no denying that we have to deal with it.
Yeah.
I use it as a tool.
Yeah.
It's helpful.
Yeah.
It's been very helpful even in some lyric writing. I don't think I've used what they've actually produced, but it's helped get my thinking going.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good thing.
And that's been very helpful.
Yeah.
I've used also with my videos.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool.
AI I've been thrilled with AI for my videos.
Yeah.
Because that's expensive.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure some of the videos that you've done over the years, you can look back and say, wow, that was expensive to put together.
Oh yeah.
Well, now I can use like my wife as my AI model.
Yeah.
She loves her AI personality.
Yeah.
Because she goes,
Cool.
she says, she's gorgeous. Everything is about her is perfect. This beautiful girl.
Yeah.
And I like my AI wife.
That's cool.
So
but coming to that, I've got mixed feelings with the AI side of music videos. It's great for the independent scene, like for you to make these videos. It's fantastic to have content out there, and you're basically making a video to promote your song, which is totally fine. Like whatever you can do to promote your song, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? But I'm looking at that also as a filmmaker, because I'm a filmmaker. I make music videos for MTV, VH1. My videos that I've made for other artists have hit top 10 on VH1, And you can't compete with real videos, at least for now. But it's getting there. It's getting there. But there are certain things you can't really compete for. But you can use it again as a tool, Like if you want a certain footage, for example, like I'm making a video of Crooner Ed on a cliff somewhere, and I don't want to use green screen. I want to use something that looks even more better, like amazingly better than just green screening. And we can use AI to generate that background, but it's still me filming you, and we're doing that real, rather than you being an AI generated image. You get me?
Right. Well, all of my videos, all of my Crooner Ed videos, I'm in them singing. And then I'm building around the song.
Of course.
an atmosphere that helps bring the song alive.
I know. Yeah.
Too much on my mind is a great example. I mean, I'm singing in the video. I'm in a bedroom. You know, there's an unmade bed because you can't sleep, and then there's this dude that is completely AI generated.
Right.
That's having trouble sleeping, and it's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for me to with
In the act.
small pockets.
Yeah.
To be able to produce something like that
course.
outside of AI would be impossible. I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened to me
So-
initially in my career. I wanted a music video, like a really top-end music video, and I think I was always I'm anti. I don't do well with what's the word? Authority. I'm not good with authority. You know what I mean? I'm not good with it, and which is the reason I always was independent. But I was signed to Sony, and I won't say the names. I've had legal issues with these guys. I've been signed to majors only because they could invest in my music videos back then. And then I got so fed up that I became a director myself. You know, after being in front of the camera, and I said, I'm going to invest in a film crew myself and equipment and all that. And then we started making music videos that were hitting the charts all the time. But one thing I'll tell you, Ed, one day, man, let's make a music video, a proper music video, a live music video, because you know your music videos with AI. You make one real music video with the whole shebang, right? My team or whichever team, but a proper team doing it. And it's your wife and you and the sets and real locations. That video will be something you'll cherish for the rest of your life. Yeah, I did that for.
That's a dream. That's a dream.
I did that for a friend of mine, Silent Stranger. He was on one of our albums, you know, and I flew to Canada after the Grammys. I was in Las Vegas. The Grammys were in Las Vegas in 2021 or 22 or something, and after the Grammys, I flew to Canada with my camera, 2-3 cameras in my, and we did the whole music video, just him and me, everything, and my cousin holding lights who's Canadian. And we've gone to all these different places in Toronto and Scarborough, and that music video did really well. It hit MTV, VH1, because it was a beautiful, organic sort of video. Check it out, okay? It's called Damsel in Distress, and recently it won an award. I think it was nominated for an award, a film award as well. So it's really cool. I directed it completely, edited it, and without a big crew because he couldn't afford a crew, you know. And just something I did for Silent Stranger, because now Silent Stranger's disappeared, and I'm really worried that something's bad has happened. But at least he did all his things he dreamed of, you know what I mean? And it's just fantastic. But yeah, sorry, I'm going off track, man. But yeah, the videos and the audio as a tool, yes. Like there's one artist recently we signed up because I loved the song, seriously did. It was a country song, and the vocals were AI generated, right?
Oh wow!
But these are hardcore musicians. Like the husband is 20-year jazz veteran, like literally, and the wife is a songwriter, and they wanted to make country. They're like, we can't play the country music and we can't afford to bring in the whole time. Let's just use AI and do the country. And so with input from the husband, who's a fantastic musician, and the songwriter, who's the wife, and they come up with this beautiful song. So it's AI, yes, but it is also their song, you know, which is more than just a tool. But I guess we're gonna get that. But that sort of is in the middle somewhere. I don't know how you look at that. I don't know if I'm happy with that. But that was one-off. That was a one-off, you know. But then I also got some jazz stuff in, and the first song I heard was like, freaking hell, that's amazing. And then I go, every other song sounds exactly the same. And then I go, oh, Jesus Christ, that's not freaking real. And that was just heartbreaking to me, you know? And that was and now we got to be vigilant, man. Anyway, I'm putting on a downer with this stuff, but it's something to talk about. I think artists who are listening in want to know about this, you know?
Well, the way that I have used it is a tool. I want to. It's been a great thing for getting ideas going.
Exactly. That's what it's meant for.
It's so as a tool, I'm have no problem with it.
Absolutely.
I don't want to. There was an interesting article I read someplace. I forget where it was. It was about these AI singers.
Okay.
And And it was basically that the problem is perfection
Yeah.
is not real.
Exactly. Yeah.
And we miss it. It's kind of like listening to an old LP, you know, that you put the needle down and
The analog sound.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah, you miss, a lot of people miss that. You miss I'm a big sports nut.
Yeah.
And you could have, my son played baseball, and he was drafted by the Mets.
No way.
And
Are you kidding me?
So
Whoa, man.
I had a lot of fun. When he
amazing.
retired about 2 years ago. And
So
it
he
was
played
like,
for the
this
Mets?
is-
He played for the Mets?
he made it to AAA. He played for almost 8 years.
Okay.
And in like so many stories, injuries kept him out of the big show.
But still.
He got
But still.
so he
was drafted
got
by
a-
the Mets, for God's sake. That's amazing, man. That's huge.
played in AAA for a bunch of years, and I missed when he retired. It was tough. It was tougher on Dad than it was on
Really?
son. Yeah. No, I love going to the games, but you have all the technology that you don't have to have any officials actually on the field.
Correct.
You could do the whole thing by technology.
But you want
But the
those
article-
mistakes, don't you? You want those mistakes sometimes.
Human error is
Error.
part of the game.
Absolutely.
Human error, even from the umpires, is part of the game.
Yeah.
And I think human error on the musicians
Yeah.
is part of the game.
Yeah.
There's a little note that could have been better.
Exactly.
There's a trumpet that
Yeah.
should have sustained a little bit longer.
Correct.
Whatever it might be.
Yeah.
And that human error is part, and our ears,
Yeah.
what we like to listen to,
Yeah.
is willing to go along with that.
Totally.
We don't have to be perfect, and that was comforting for me.
Yeah.
But it's still something to be reckoned with. I don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
But it's I think using it as a tool is important. It's good. We better, or we're going to be left behind with it.
Yeah.
Use it as a tool, but
Yeah.
we still want to be creative
But
and still want to have all the
Maybe the
benefits
reason
of it.
the reason I brought it up is because I want artists who listen in. We have a lot of independent artists who love our show, right? Where we have chats
Right.
with the artists and producers. I think we don't have to worry about the AI slop coming out. We don't have to worry. If you're a real musician, it's actually going to help you eventually. People are going to want to listen to real stuff, and they'll be fed up of this crap that's coming out, And I think
Yeah.
it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
It-
I would put a bet on
we
it.
still have live shows. It's a little hard for those AI people to go out and do a live show.
Oh yeah. And also recently, another reason I'm talking about this today is because we had an artist who works with us a lot. He's a great act. I love his songwriting. He's not a perfect singer, but he's doing his thing, And I think what WOA can do for him is put him on platforms where other producers or managers will like his song and take it for a real high-end artist, a mainstream artist, like in America and like in country music, they'll buy a song that they can really make famous, and that can really help him. Now he sent in a couple of songs, and he goes to the team and he asked if I would look into it, and I did. So it was he sent 2 or 3 AI songs that his songs that he wrote, but did it all on the AI, like everything was the singing, the instrumentation, the engineering, everything. And then he sent 2 songs, again new songs, that he did with his team. He's got a team of musicians. He's got a guitar player, a drummer, an engineer, and they sent me those songs, which couldn't compare to the AI. But you know what? They sounded freaking more amazing than the AI song because that human touch was there. Even though, as a producer, I'm listening to the song and cringing, going, Jesus, why did you do that? Or you need to sing that better. And I'm thinking, holy shit, because of AI now, I'm actually enjoying the mistakes and the errors, as you said. And I'm looking at that as a positive rather than going, oh no, you need to go back to the studio. I'm like, no, it's fine. Let's freaking put that out, And we're choosing songs like that now without looking at, and when it's too perfect, I'm going, there's something not right here, because even, I don't know, your favorite artist is not going to sing like that,
Well, I was telling you about, I found this crooner that I was listening to, and I said,
Yeah,
this guy. And I was the first time I heard of this, I got depressed. I said,
Yeah.
"This guy is so good." Oh, I said,
Yeah.
so good. He's young.
Yeah.
There's everything was perfect.
Perfect.
And
Yeah.
then I started. Wait a minute, it's not right. But then when I realized he was AI, I felt better again.
You felt better. But
Yeah.
imagine how cool you're going to feel when you've got a playlist or whatever it's going to be in the future where it's 10 AI songs and there are 2 songs on that playlist which are real, which is one is yours and one is, I don't know, Sinatra. And those are the only 2 songs that have hundreds of thousands of listens and the rest are just being skimmed through because everyone is clamoring for the real stuff, which eventually might die out. Hopefully, we're long gone by then. I don't want to experience that world, as a musician. But yeah, but also I think using it as a tool, as you said, fantastic. Lyrics. I think that'll really help us for lyrics. Like, what will go with this line? Like, it just doesn't sound right. Can you help me? Maybe add the last
Right.
word. That fantastic. Do that. But engineering, even there is a special touch. I'm an engineer. I've had an album that hit the MTV EMAs that I engineered myself, mixed, mastered. But then again, Angus, who's phenomenal, who's a gold record, winner of RCA even. I want my song to be mixed by him, even though it might not be perfect because I'll be like, oh, Angus, can you put the bass up there or whatever? And eventually, I'm going to stick with whatever it is and. 10 years down the line, I'll be like, shit, I should have put that guitar up a bit. But now it's out there, But
Yeah,
AI, you're going to get a perfectly blended song, mixed song, or whatever you call it. But I don't think that's cool. I want it to be mixed by a real person even, I don't know. It's just me, man. I'll be just shooting the breeze here. We're trying to see what's happening, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, software is always advancing, always rapidly advancing. And you probably, much more than I do, get these software things, even for when I'm doing my stuff here at the house, that you can improve on this, improve on that. And
Right.
so we got to stay on top of it, but you don't want to, you want to be, we don't want to lose that creativity and the human aspect, we're saying, just like in sports, there's going to be some errors, there are going to be some glitches, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And be comfortable with that.
And I think also this is another thing that's going to help our independent scene, because that real music is going to only be found very soon only in the indie scene, because the majors now, they don't care. They just, if they can get out 25 songs or 2,500 songs every day, all AI, they don't care. And that is actually going to help us. So I just know it, it's really going to help.
Well, it's certainly in the live things, everything you do live.
Live is, I think that's the reason I've started doing more live sessions, going, what, people miss that unplugged things or even concerts or whatever. It's just fun.
Yeah, I was just watching one of your latest ones where you're jamming and you got your band in the back and everybody's having a good time. That was on Instagram, I think.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Yeah,
so it's
you look
fun.
like you were having fun.
Man, I think the real Oliver comes out when I'm on stage. I really believe that. Since I was 13 years, actually since I was 11 years old, there was something happens to me on stage where I just feel alive, man. It's the best high in the world, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I just want to be on stage. And it's like the best thing in the world for me. And I get depressed after a gig because it's like
it's over.
It's over and I need a few days to do the next gig or whatever. And those days, the high is so high, I don't know what drug you take to get a high like that. I don't think there's any drug that can give you that kind of high. But the come down is so horrible because you're like, I want that high again. And you get that high by going on stage and performing. How cool is that? That's your high.
Absolutely.
That's beautiful.
Absolutely.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So, your album, any songs from that album you want us to, okay, better question. What would be the one song from that album that would be the song that is the album? Or rather, I don't know if I framed that correctly. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like that one song that you go, that was the best one of the album. Is there one or you don't think so?
No, I think I Wish I Knew that has already had the success that it has is probably that song.
Okay.
It's a crooner song.
Yeah.
It fit me well. It's a sad song, which a lot of people associate with crooners, and it hit a lot of people's nerves or where they were feeling, because we've all gone through that heartbreak.
Right.
You love somebody, they don't love you back, and you're confused, you don't know what's happening, and so you wish you knew how to solve it.
Yeah.
How do I solve this?
Yeah.
And you don't, and so the song ends when you don't, and that's tough.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the main single. The main single,
yeah.
The song that I had the most fun recording is called Fatter Friends.
You told me about that. I like that.
And it has the most musicians on it. We've even got a scratcher, a guy with the washboard.
Yeah.
We got everything on that. And the song starts simple and then keeps building and building and building.
Yeah.
The only thing I wish I would have had is a tuba. I should have had a tuba in there. But at any rate,
it's a fun song. Is it a funny song? It's a funny song. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's a funny song. It's a fun song.
Yeah.
And it kind of showcases my personality a little bit too. Right. I'm really easygoing, and I don't want to go on a diet. I just want fatter friends. It's pretty simple. So I want to eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And have fatter friends.
I think what we'll do today is I really want to play that song. You cool with that? Let's go with Fatter Friends. Yeah. So we're gonna play.
That'd be great.
So folks, you're gonna hear Fatter Friends. And I think that might be one of my favorite songs from the album, aside from all the real, serious stuff. Obviously, there's beautiful stuff on it. But I think sometimes we miss out on the fun songs. I want more of that. I want more of the fun stuff, man.
In my concerts, that's probably one of the highlights, because they've never heard the song before. I'm singing, and what do we, so there's like, what do we want? And everybody starts yelling, "Fatter Friends!" And so
that's amazing.
It works really well in a concert setting.
So cool. Have you got a video for that? Have you generated an AI video for that? Yeah,
there's a video.
But can
Almost
you imagine,
all of my songs, I have a video for that.
Can you imagine we actually make a video for that real one? Getting actors or friends who are fatter than you, and that would be so cool, man. So cool.
It'd be so fun.
Hopefully, if your album becomes a success, I'm hoping it is. You're gonna make a lot of money with that album. We gotta invest into a music video that I will direct. Okay, it's a deal now.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me.
And we'll do it.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, and we'll do it like in. Which is the place? Obviously, this is an obvious answer to this. Which is the place that has the fattest people? You know that place.
America.
Because I know what.
Pound for pound.
Let's go to the heartland. Unfortunately, that's where now you're getting a lot of problems with weight. So I do have a lot of friends who are struggling with weight. Let's say that, and they'd be happy to be on the video. I'm sure. It'd be fun.
Hey, it's a happy song. Everybody's happy in the song.
Exactly.
They're happy to be the fatter friend, and then one of the lines in the song is, "Hey, maybe I'll be your fatter friend."
There you go.
So it works out well.
Excellent. On that note, I'm going to be playing Fatter Friends from Ed's brand new album, Amazing, Awful, Ordinary Life. I love the title of that album. And this album, folks, keep an eye out, because a lot of the singles from this album are going to be out on radio, commercial radio, playlists, all of that stuff. And I think the best place to get to hear this album and really understand Ed's music is
CroonerEd.com.
Okay, so the best place to check out Ed is CroonerEd.com, but obviously he's across all socials. I think just looking for Crooner Ed, you can find Crooner Ed everywhere, but I think Instagram is where we're friends, aren't we? Insta Crooner Ed, isn't it?
Insta Crooner Ed, yeah.
Yeah, that's where you're.
Yeah, Crooner Ed was already taken.
I remember that.
Yeah.
So Insta Crooner Ed, but when you put Crooner Ed, you're gonna see his handsome face come up anyways, no matter what the username is, So, but I think what we should do is make a profile of yours for fatter friends, with you being the thinnest guy, right, with big fat faces around you. Everyone will know, oh, that's Crooner Ed. That's Crooner Ed right there. That'll be fun. Awesome, Ed. Great to have you on the show back again, man. We got to do this again. I love our chats.
Always fun to talk with you.
Fatter Friends, Ed. Thanks for being on the show, my friend.
God bless you. Thank you, Oliver.
Cheers, guys.
couldn't help but notice I gained a pound or two. The blue jeans I've been wearing now make my face turn blue. I should go on a diet. Of course it all depends. What I really want are just fatter friends. Fatter friends are better to be round. Chip and dip and salsa by the pound. Fatter friends don't mind it when you fill another plate. They just smile and say, you look great. I should go join a health club and exercise a lot. But that would take some discipline, and that's something I ain't got. My plan is so much better. Of this I can contend. What I really want are just fatter friends. Fatter friends are better to be round. Chip and dip and salsa by the pound. Fatter friends don't mind it when you fill another plate. They just smile and say, you look great. I'll miss my fit and trim friends who won't eat fudge or dairy. Even though it makes me so happy and so merry, I'll need a whole new wardrobe that's loose and can extend. Maybe I'll be someone's fatter friend. Yeah! Fatter friends are better to be round. Chip and dip and salsa by the pound. Fatter friends don't mind it when you fill another plate. They just smile and say, you look great. Fatter friends are better to be round. Chip and dip and salsa by the pound. Fatter friends don't mind it when you fill another plate. They just smile and say, you look great. Oh, my friend, you look great. You look good, my great big friend. You look great. Oh, yeah, you look great.
On a distant shore where the wind knows my name, words felt like tides, no need to pretend. Nothing was promised, nothing was claimed, but something alive quietly stayed. It wasn't thunder, it wasn't fire, just a low hum pulling me closer. Like the sea knows the moon will return even if the night grows colder. Between tides, between days, there was a signal I still can't erase. No words, no signs, no reason why. Just two horizons crossing for a while. Between tides, we were real. Even silence learned how to feel. doesn't answer, it just moves. It wasn't loss, it wasn't pain, just the weight of unfinished weather. Like a song you don't hear again, but it still shapes how you listen forever. Between times, between days, there was a single last still can't erase. No words, no signs, no reason why. Just two horizons crossing for a while. Between times, we were real. In silence, learn how to feel. Maybe some connections are meant to stay in time. They come to remind you you're not alone inside. Between times, I still know what it feels like to be understood. No face, no name, no end inside. Just a moment that holds its light. Between times, I let it go, but I keep what it showed. The sea moves on, and I try to follow.
Just like a wind from a distant shore, she came into my life. Yeah, just like a beautiful princess bride, she turned everything so bright. If I could tell you how much I love you, I wouldn't write down this song for you. Tell me, baby, can I share my life with you? Baby, would you say as I walk through these great big hills, I wasn't sure if it's wrong or right. Well, she came along the way, turned everything okay. If I could tell you how much I love you, I wouldn't write down this song for you. Tell me, baby, can I share my life with you? Baby, would you say the face of her, the shades of her beauty creates a perfect love.
Hey everybody, this is Juice, the Black Beethoven, and you are tuned in to the WOAFM99 Show with Oliver Shawn. I want to say a huge, big old thank you to all of the WOAFM99 listeners and all of my fans for supporting the Goa Chillout Zone Volume 15 and helping us hit #1 on the Amazon charts in the UK and Germany. Please stay tuned to hear my single, Me, Myself, and Cry, from the multiple #1 album, Goa Chillout Zone, Volume 15. Ow!
With my coffee cup and you never came, you didn't call, you didn't give a damn at all. You must have known that I'd hang around while you were busy on the other side of town, making love at a different address. I ain't nothing but a fool, I guess. I'm sitting here all night, all day, all night, watching MTV. Should've took myself to bed, instead I'm missing you all night, all day, all night. I gotta set you free, instead of keeping you inside of my head. No need to call me on the phone, and don't come by, I wanna be alone. I'm not at the club with another guy, ain't nobody here but me, myself, and cry. How many times does it take to learn? Throw your heart in the fire and it's gonna get burned. Just who the hell put the duty goodbye? Cause ain't nobody here but me, myself, and cry. Last week was a new affair, tried to act like I didn't, but I really cared. I never knew when I couldn't tell, so undercover you were on the DL. I gave you all that I had to give, but it didn't matter cause you gave your love to him. I'm trying hard, trying to understand, how could you leave me for another man now? All night, all day, all night, watching MTV. Should've took my ass to bed, instead I'm hitting you all night, all day, all night. I gotta set you free, instead of keeping you inside of my head. No need to call me on the phone, and don't come by, I wanna be alone now. Not at the club with another guy, ain't nobody here but me, myself, and cry. How many times does it take to learn? Throw your heart in the fire and it's gonna get burned. Just who the hell put the good and goodbye? Cause ain't nobody here but me, myself, and cry. No need to call me on the phone, don't come by, I wanna be alone. Come by with another guy alone, ain't nobody here but me, myself, and cry. How many times does it take to learn? Throw your heart in the fire and it's gonna get burned. Just who the hell put the good and goodbye? Cause ain't nobody here but me, myself, and cry. Call me on the phone, yeah, come by, I wanna be alone. Come by with another guy, ain't nobody here but me, myself, and cry. Throw your heart in the fire and it's gonna get burned. Just who the hell put the good and goodbye? Cause ain't nobody here but me, myself, and cry.
I've forgotten my name. No matter where I go or what I do, there she is again.